Let me show you it in 3D view. So to activate the 3D view, so I have not covered it. So to activate the 3D view, in the quick access toolbar you can find home symbol. Okay, default 3D view. You can either click on this option, or else if you don't find this option in the quick access toolbar, just go to view menu. In the view menu you can find 3D view. Click on default 3D view. Okay, select default 3D view, then you will be able to open the default 3D view. Look at this. This is just a glass panel. Okay, this is just a glass panel without any frames and everything. Okay, without any frame, it is just a glass. So that is about this curtain wall, this type of curtain wall. Now let us see the next type, that is exterior glazing. So let me delete the remaining for better understanding. So I'll just go with exterior glazing type of wall now. Okay, and now I'll draw this wall here just beside to it. Okay, first point and second point I have specified. Let me quit from the tool by pressing escape and then open the default 3D view. Now we can see here. So in this wall there are some partitions. These are nothing but the grids. Okay, grids. So this is a plain glass, but whereas this glass is having certain grids. Okay, certain partitions, nothing but grids. Okay, grid alignments. This is about exterior glazing. And next is storefront. So maximum we'll use the storefront only. Okay, so generally select this storefront wall, and then let us draw it. First point, second point. Okay, let me open the 3D view. So this is a storefront wall. So this particular wall contains frames. Okay, we have frames around the mirror, right? The glass around the frames, those frames will appear in the glass. Okay, that is the difference. This is completely plain glass, and this is glass with grids. Okay, and this is glass with mullions. These frames are all called as mullions. Okay, these are mullions. So this is a storefront wall. By default it will get the mullions. Okay, so maximum case we'll use this type of walls. So here let us see the arrangement of these grids and mullions. Look at this. In this we don't have any grid, so there is no possibility of arranging this grids and mullions. Okay, so here we have grids, right? So we can adjust this placement of mullions. Okay, we can adjust this placement of mullions. So that option it is available for us in the edit type. Okay, if you go to edit type, here you can see, so horizontal grids, vertical mullions, and horizontal mullions. Okay, so horizontal grid is 2400. So nothing but from bottom to this part, that is height is of 2400, and the complete remaining is 600 mm. Okay, remaining top portion is 600 mm. So if you want to make it half of the portion, I'm just making it as 1500. Okay, half of the portion I require this particular mullions. Okay, spacing, horizontal spacing. Okay, and vertical spacing. So vertical spacing is, let me draw it. So this is the horizontal spacing. Okay, this is the horizontal spacing, and this is the vertical spacing. Okay, spacing. If we want to change these values, you can change it here. So in this here, horizontal spacing you can change here, and vertical spacing you can change here. Okay, so I have changed the horizontal spacing from 2400 to 1500, and vertical spacing I'm changing it to 2000, 2 meters. Okay, and this here mullions type is nothing but the frame type. Currently the framing type is here rectangular. Okay, rectangular of 50 by 150 mm, interior, border 1, border 2. So you can change it simply by clicking on it. From the drop down list you can get the circular mullions. Okay, circular frames like this. You can change it as per our requirement. Then after making all the changes, click on apply, followed by a click on OK. Now we can see, so here the distances in between the mullions has been changed, the spacing has been changed as we have given. Okay, this is how we can arrange the spacing in between the mullions and the grids, even in the grids as well. So select this one, go to edit type. So look at this vertical grid spacing. So currently it is of 1800, and horizontal it is of 4000. So I'm just reducing this horizontal to 2000. Okay, and then click on apply. Okay, so look at this. This is how we can adjust these frames in the curtain walls. Okay, so there is one more option for us. So where we can use, for suppose, so you might have seen the pictures like the walls like in the masonry wall. Okay, the wall will be completely masonry, but to certain portion we have glass type windows arranged in the walls. Okay, how can we get such kind of wall types? Let me show you. Okay, for better identity, let me delete all this one. Okay, so generally, first thing is, so will have a complete wall as masonry wall, but inside that masonry wall we have curtain wall placed inside. Okay, so let me show you how to get that kind. So for that purpose, first thing is we need to draw the masonry wall first. Okay, so I'm just drawing the masonry wall, 225 masonry. Okay, let us suppose we are drawing it for 3 meters, 3 meter wall. Sorry, as the units are in mm, so if you specify only 3, it will take it as mm. Control Z. Again I'm drawing, specify first point, 3m, enter. Okay, this is 3 meters wall I have drawn. So let us see its view in 3D first. Okay, look at this. This is a plain wall. Okay, it doesn't have any mirror inside, any glass provision inside. So open the plan view, level 1. Okay, select the wall tool, and in the walls change it to storefront. Select storefront. Okay, storefront I'm selecting. So even the base constraint, top constraint, this center location line, offset, everything works as the same which we have discussed in basic walls. Okay, while drawing the basic walls, masonry walls. Okay, now what you have to do means you have to draw the storefront wall inside this masonry wall only. Okay, look at this. So I'm just drawing inside. Let me draw from this portion, that is apart 400 mm from the start point. Okay, until through 2 meters. Okay, I've drawn 2 meters. So let me show this in 3D view. Look at this. Here we have. So we have the wall. Okay, inside the wall we have placed this glass. Okay, if we want to change this grids, so earlier we have whatever the settings we have done, that same will be applicable. Okay, if we want to change, you can go with it. So I'll just change it to 2400. Okay, and this is for 2000 itself. Apply. Okay, so look at this. We have placement. We have placed the wall inside this. So let me increase the length of this wall. So I can increase the length of this wall. Okay, so let me change the dimensions to 5 meters. So if I change the dimensions 5 meters, it will increases the value evenly. Okay, evenly, uniformly it will increase us. So for suppose if you want to increase the dimension only towards any side, okay, simply place your cursor on the side which you like to increase the length and drag it. Okay, drag it, drag it until where you require, and then release it. Okay, now I've just increased the length of this wall. Okay, now similarly I can increase the length of this interior wall, curtain wall also, same process. So I'll just drag it. Okay, so now let's see in 3D view. So in the wall we have placed this curtain walls. Okay, so in the curtain walls the spacings are as we have taken in the edit type. These are the spacings, 200 mm, 2000 mm in vertical direction. Horizontal direction we have 2400. Okay, so this is one type of arrangement of curtain walls in wall. Okay, for suppose Sometimes we have the masonry wall at the bottom also. Okay, up to certain height we have the masonry wall at the bottom also. Have you observed that kind? So we have masonry wall only in between. At top and bottom we have masonry wall only in between, like windows we have the glassed types. So by using this curtain wall, how can we get such kind of arrangement in the wall? Let me show you that. So to get that kind of thing, first thing is we need to do the modification in the curtain wall itself. Okay, we no need to change the masonry wall. Masonry wall will be same. We have to change in curtain wall. Select the curtain wall. Okay, as you select the curtain wall, you will get the options in the properties. Okay, so in the properties, you can find the base offset and top offset. Okay, that we have skipped earlier. So as I have skipped that topic so that I can cover it here for better understanding. So base offset. So base offset is nothing but, so until where you need to leave the space, nothing but, so we have specified the base constraint as level 1. If you specify the base offset as some 500 mm, okay, so it will draws the wall from 500 mm above the level 1. Okay, it will start drawing the wall from 500 mm above the level 1. Okay, if I specify here 500, let me specify here 500, enter, take your cursor in the drawing area, look at this. So this curtain wall will start drawing from the level 1, from 500 mm above the level 1. Okay, similarly, if we want to end this wall, okay, if we want to end this curtain wall at 200 mm below the level 2, okay, so if you want to end this curtain wall 200 mm below the level 2, then you can specify that in top offset. Here the thing is, as you want to end it below, you have to consider it below the level, so the value should be entered is in negative. Okay, minus 200, and then press enter. Now it will end the curtain wall below the level 1. Okay, so now we can find masonry wall at top and as well at the bottom. Okay, let me change the spacings. So I'm changing the spacing to 2000, and vertical spacing as 1500. Okay, look at this, as we can, okay, if you want to still more increase this, you can increase this. So instead of minus 200, let me give it as minus 300, enter. Okay, like this. So inside the wall we have glass arrangements. Okay, it is just like curtain walls. So is it clear how to place the curtain wall inside the masonry wall?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Any option for wooden walls? Yeah, yes, we have. We don't have any separate type of wooden wall, but we have an alternative. Okay, we have an alternative here. How means? Just simply changing the material. Okay, first thing is, you need to create the type of the wall with the thickness. For suppose I'm having the wooden wall of thickness, okay, 100 mm. Okay, so I'm just duplicating any wall, edit type, duplicate. Okay, wooden. I'm just renaming it so that I can easily identify it. Okay, 100 mm. Click on OK. Now go to edit in the structure. Change the thickness to 100 mm. Okay, and in the material type, so select, place your cursor in this box and click on this small box. So it will load this particular window. So in this type for the wood material, okay, wood. So here you can find various wood materials. So this is just a basic material library. Okay, so we have an advanced library also, that is called asset browser. About this asset browser we will discuss in the upcoming topics. Okay, so this is a basic library. So in this library you will get only basic, some certain standard materials only. If you want any advanced material, we have one more option, that is called asset browser. Okay, that I'll cover in the upcoming topics. Okay, so for the time being I'm just choosing this wood. Okay, I have assigned this material and then click on OK. You can go for the preview. This is a preview from the plan view. Click on OK. So now let me open the plan view so that I can draw this. Activate the wall. So this is a basic wall. I'm just drawing the wall here. Okay. Let us see it in 3D. So look at this. This is with the wood. Completely will be wood material. As we have assigned wood, its complete thickness contains wood. Is it clear, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, any more doubts in this walls